the architecture they taught us in school. Yeah, very sad. Because they come and they want this picture, and that is it. There's so much more to architecture than just that picture. Every site is different. Own lifestyle is different from the next. And I think for us anyway, that's what we do. We try to focus the design towards the person. We customize it, we personalize it for you. Sometimes it may not be even how much money you have, but at the end of the day, this is your house. You can go anywhere in the world. This building is going to be specifically tailored for you. You're going to have to go back to basics and chart your own course, because your clients and customers are going to have to come to you for that one thing that they can only get from you. Now I look around and see the same developers that rejected my ideas boldly advertising the same clever little boxes all over the city. And we do get actually also now a lot of interest from students. So in a year, one summer break, we can have up to 20 interns in the office. We put them all to all kinds of work, research, and they enjoy it every year. In fact, they keep adding on more. We have to create more space for them. And as a business, we've had to fashion out all kinds of administrative and operational matrices and systems, just customize things for our own operations, and just to sustain our growth. Why do we want to grow? Because the real giant is out there. In South Africa, where a firm has an entire department, just tech geeks, developing apps, doing everything technology-wise to facilitate their architecture. In Copenhagen, where a firm has up to 100 architects just dedicated to international competitions. How will I compete with this? 100 people, just not even for the entire company, just competitions. Or in the UK, where a Ghanaian, someone with Ghanaian roots, it's now Smithsonian, it's open now, David Ajay. Ladies and gentlemen, all these firms are available to the same clients here in Ghana. When they want that quality, that capacity, with today's global village, they just go and get these same people to come and do the work here. Do we not have architects here? Yes, we do. Can we design like, yes, we can. When it comes to that, okay, next one. I say, cut your coats according to your dream. We are raised to do things according to what you've organized and can see. So, and that is absolute truth. You can't shoot above what you are able to. But unfortunately, what that has done is a lot of people dream according to their capacity. There is no limit in dream world. Sometimes you have to work your way up to the vision. Sometimes you have to risk your way up to the vision. Either way, you cannot afford to lose sight of that vision. And any opportunity you get to grow, you grab. Because the giants are there, even if they are not within your immediate, they are out there. So, one of the things I say is to invest in your business.
Yes. This is my second company.
Okay.
So just a little bit of background.
Okay.
When I sit at the table, I sit at the table. So the reason I had challenges in my first business was I couldn't understand why clients or customers can't just listen and take the advice you're giving. So I got into lots of needless banters, and the business failed.
Yeah.
I've started again, few clients, it's going well. And I'm in the service industry, brand consultancy.
Okay.
Now I'm looking for the balance between managing your objectives against the client's objectives. So at which point do you pull the plug? At which point do you say to a client that, look, you're wrong, believe me, trust me.
Yeah.
So how have you managed the conversation with your clients? And when have you said, okay, my dream, I'm shutting it down, I'm going with yours?
Yeah. Okay, so one of the things we joke about in the office, well, when we were starting out, that, the day we can fire a client, because they just won't listen. Sometimes, for us especially, where our work has a lot to do also with, that's why we, for example, don't advertise, because if one building comes down, that's a big problem. So, as much as possible, we have principles. We have some basic things that are almost life and death. You don't compromise on those. If a client insists on going that way, you walk away. The money is never worth the problem that will come at the end. So that's one thing you have to understand. All clients may not be yours, but let me tell you something. Every client that has walked away has gone and seen the mistake. Most of the times they come back. And when they go to places and a discussion is being had, even though they walked away, they always recommend you, go see this person. You have to make your stand low. And for example, with this, it's a small thing with the style and but the whole industry was dancing to the client's tune because clients came with that picture. And it's not that we are the only ones that can do this. There are actually a lot of very good architects in the system. But it's that way to push for what you believe in. A lot just gave in and did for them. So now you see the same ones changing their handwriting, let's say. Could they not have done that? They could have, but there's always the no coffee business. And that was that's the thing. You need to stand for it. You need to stand for what you believe in. Like I said, you will lose some, but at the end, the benefit is there, and you will get it. I hope that answers your question.
Taking architecture from an aggregate level a little bit.
Okay.
You mentioned about buildings, drawing people to countries to see them.
Yeah.
In the 19th century, there was an architect, a French architect, Haussmann, who completely transformed Paris. And that model was replicated in Berlin, Barcelona, Rome, other places. So my question really is, do you believe that architects in Ghana can actually group and kind of inspire and give us that vision so that we politicians can actually push that vision?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you too. Yes, we can do this. Our going around mainly is to get the tools, to get the skill, to learn how others have done it. Together, of course, like I showed you in the beginning, the capacity is not even there. It's more to use things here than to import them. Rather sad. But that's because the system is not industrialized. The system is not producing for us. I'm an architect. I cannot produce. But there are people here, maybe this is a call to those people who are looking for something to do. Pozzolana was mentioned. Pozzolana is a brilliant idea. My own father tried to use it for his house. He's a Ghana man. His sister using Ghana. We did his house. We were looking. He went to the beer, got the Pozzolana. But for the longest time, we couldn't even get the quantities we needed. It was so frustrating. He ended up building with the same thing again. So, is it his fault? No. Is the demand there? Probably. But we can't know. We have to put some effort into that capacity. So when you go into where they make policies and all these things, please, if you can push for some of these things so that, and I'm expecting eventually one of these questions to come, how are you using local building materials? I love to use local building materials, but where is it? At the end of the day, it must make sense on paper. Has to have standards, has to have quality. So there you go. Thank you.
ISO 9000, all right.